Yogam and astrological chart. I never believed in yogas because there are almost 3000 yogas. Is it humanly possible to remember all those yogas? No. I would clearly give you an example how yoga is never useful while it coming to guiding a soul or giving a prediction. One of a client came, he said, my son has Ankat Bada Brahma Rakshasa Yoga. I could never understand that because I'm not very strong in yogas. But I said, what is the problem? He said, my son is not able to finish his CA. He was having lot of mental depression. Then I just put aside the yogas, took over the chart and did the analysis. The child is Kanya Lagna. He had in 8th house, in Mesh, Saturn and Jupiter, and 11th house he has Rahu, Mercury and Venus. Now, whenever the ascendant lord is connected with Rahu, the destiny gets clogged. And it is with 2nd and 9th lord, Venus, Mercury and Rahu. People say it as Lakshmi Narayana Yoga. No, or Lakshmi Vishnu Yoga. No. Whenever planet combines with Rahu, the Rahu eats away the positivity or the power of the planet. So, this child destiny will never unfold. It will be very difficult. Whatever father does for this child will all become detrimental for the child to get settled. Rahu Mercury is one angle and from ascendant 5th lord and 8th house. Both these combination will not allow him to finish his CA, and there can be breaks in CA, and even if he finishes, he can never use this for work. I have seen this in a girl's horoscope. The girl was a doctor, finished doctor, and she became a event manager. She never wanted to follow the doctor profession. Kumbha Lagna, 5th lord, Mercury in 12th house. So whenever Mercury is afflicted, the education becomes useless. So where does the yoga come here? Yoga never comes here. The next he said about the mental confusion and about the depression. So when the Lagna Lord is afflicted with Rahu, you cannot be very peaceful. Sleep is lost. He will have lot of depression. He will have lot of anxiety. Usually the people will say this as ADHD and they give them medicine. They will not believe in rituals. Eventually the father was not willing to pay for the consultation. He fought with me. I told him the same words. As a father, if you want to do anything good, don't involve in his life. But he couldn't take it. But whatever is there in the horoscope, the 9th lord with Rahu is clearly shown in practical life happening in the boy's life, the real life. So, is yoga important or the horoscope important? First, yoga can be important or would have been important in the past, but it is practically not possible for us to remember all the 3000 plus yogas. Second thing, whenever, whichever lagna or the ascendant it may be, when the Karaka of education, Mercury is afflicted in a horoscope, the complete education will go for a toss. It can be Kanya Lagna, Tula Lagna, whatever may be the Lagna. There, the Brahma Rakshasa Yoga may not be there. The third thing is, whenever planets are combined with Rahu, the planet loses its power. There also the yoga doesn't come into force. The 5th lord afflicted from ascendant, which means the person cannot finish the education properly, or whatever he studies, he cannot use it for work. Once again, the yoga doesn't come here. So kindly don't take yogas into consideration. If anyone is going to see your horoscope or you're going to analyze someone's horoscope, check the lordships, the placement of lordships and the combination of the lordship with Rahu Ketu. Then fourth is Karaka, because astrological chart is the chart given by God. Your mind can get perverted, your mind can go in swings. You will never understand from which angle the horoscope is going to work or is working, because of the Navagrahas influence. So kindly don't take yogas into consideration. It can really give you a wrong understanding and a wrong prediction. So take the lordship and the Karagas, which will really help you to give a brilliant prediction and guide the soul in a positive manner. This is Jayashree Astrologer talking about yogas.